see if I can get this set up here on the stand. Oh, that looks perfect. Not. Let's see how we can make this better. Oops, let me pop this out. Technical difficulties here. This is not Kenny's show, this is Jeff's show, and we got technical difficulties. There we go, that's perfect right there. How's everybody doing? Doing great here in Iowa. We're having a good time. Let's see, we gotta, this is not, I gotta get this set up here. We gotta go to this live. Ooh, this is bad. It's showing two things. Man, it's not showing it. Hey, man. Hey, JT, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Ryan, how you doing, man? Check out Ryan's video on the new SR-71, man. He really did a great job with that. At least I thought it was good. Wow, I don't see it. This is going to be good. Oh, there we go. I got it now. I don't see my video, though. I see the live chat. No, I don't. Man, I've never done this on the mobile before. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? This is weird here. Oh, I can't believe it. Where's tonight's? I'm live. It says I'm live. Live. That upcoming. I don't know if it's coming up or what. Hey, everybody. Man, we had a great day today. Well, hopefully we'll get it on here. Let's see. We'll go here. Oh, there we go. I see it now. I got it. I'm good now. There we go. I got it. I got it so I can see it now. I'll put that up there over here so I can look at that. Kenny, how you doing, buddy? Man, I tell you what, the Des Moines Model Airs, man, they are so nice to us to let us fly at the field. It's amazing. It really was. Heck, Dave came out, one of the members, and met us at the field and cooked burgers for Keith and I, and we had fun, man. It was. I walked around with my animator before we started, flying, and I was getting a high gust of 27, and the average was 17 miles an hour. And I flew Bigfoot, and man, when I did a test fly around the pattern, and when I landed, man, or when I tried to take off, it blew it all the way back into the grass, and Bigfoot was sitting there going like this. So I had to use the ailerons to get it level so I could take off. And then, I flew it around, and then when I landed, I had a good landing, but the wind just blew it. It just blew it over, and it kind of tumbled and everything. So I didn't fly Bigfoot anymore. I was going to fly the Mustang first, and I'm glad I didn't. That thing would have got all wadded up. But Keith was there. He flew his Casendo Advance, got a couple flights. I got a video of him flying. It was great just sitting there chatting with those guys. There was like probably six members out there at the field, and we chatted, RC stuff, the AKB, how you doing, man? Check out, or EQ, there you go. Sorry, I couldn't see it. I guess I'm going to have to move. I got to figure out a way so old eyes can see this better. We'll put this up here. We'll put this right here. But, man, hey, David, how you doing, CBO Hobo? How's it going? Anyway, it was fun. I don't care if we got to fly. I mean, I flew, and, yesterday I got a good windy flight, but the high gust of yesterday was only 25, and that the 2 mile an hour difference, man, makes a big difference. Hey, JT, how you doing? Because I forget I used to know the formula for like every increase in mile an hour wind, the force that it creates. Hey, Terry, how's it going? And there's a formula for that, and I knew it when I was sailing. Because then hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Yeah, I got a halo, man. Yeah, I got the light right there, man, is pretty bright. I'm using my niece's desk and stuff. Michael, how you doing? But yeah, I had fun. Yesterday I had fun flying Bigfoot in the wind. If I'd have flew later in the day before we left today, but I was just tired. I was tired, and I was done. I didn't want to destroy Bigfoot because you can't buy another one. If they had them in stock, I would have put it up again because that plane, I can fly it in the wind, man. And I wanted to fly the F-18, and I almost put it up, but I got a video of Dave flying his. Oh, he has that free wing. I can't. It's like a Viper. It's a 70 millimeter four sail plane that has retractable landing gear, and he flew it, and he did an amazing job, man. I got the video of that, and like I said, it was 27 mile an hour gusts from just walking around out there, and we had strong winds, and it was fun. It wasn't right down the runway either, but you could kind of angle into the wind when you land a little bit, so it was good. It was good fun. And like most flying, it's the flying's fine, but the people are what to me is what makes it worthwhile. And like I said, the Des Moines Model Airs, I talked to their president there, Ray. Ray, thank you so much. They were so kind. I mean, it's just amazing. I can see why they keep growing their club. They have two fine fields, and they treat people well, whether you're flying foam board planes or $6,000 jets. They treat you nice, and I really appreciated it. And it was a highlight. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know if I'm going to go tomorrow and fly. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're leaving Saturday. I do know I have an EC 1500 sitting in a box at home. It came Saturday after we left, but yeah, in the hobby shop here, the Hobby Haven, the gentleman that's owned it since the 70s, he sold it, and the new owner is he's not going to stock a lot of planes, and if you want them, he'll order them for you. It's kind of his philosophy, from what I've heard. It might change, but he's just trying to. Hey, how you doing, the one and only? Welcome to the show, Victor. How? Because I was thinking of picking up a Mustang, the 1.5, or even or the T28 1.2. I'd kind of figured out how to get that, but they didn't have it, so that's good. I'm happy. But that SR-71, I don't know. I think it's a fine looks like a fine little EDF, and it's what, 249 bind and fly to the door. That's not bad. I mean, it's not cheap. Hey Ray, how you doing? But it looks good, man. Ryan and Dylan flew theirs, and it looks like they had quite a bit of wind, and they were flying in a real tight area. And I thought it flew fine. It did a good job. And Adam, Model Aviator, he put up a nice video too of it. And I watched I watched Ryan's video first, Adam's second, and then Horizon, and that's all the videos I watched on it. But it looks nice, man. 275 with tax? Oh, with tax, yeah. Well, you got to pay taxes, Victor. It's part of life and stuff. But and then the remote ID. I the other day when I was our car, the hauler died on us here. Hey, Snow. Yeah, it does, man. If you if you don't fight safe, the Horizon video, the gentleman that was flying it, hand tossing it, he laid it down. He laid his transmitter on the ground, put it to high throttle, laid it on the ground, and tossed it, and then picked his transmitter up. And Adam, on his video showing the hand toss, he admitted that he fought safe. And I know if you fight safe, even on that F-15, that's how I have problems, because I'll try to get on the sticks as soon as it leaves my hand. And yeah, I know, Philip, I know Canadian's bad, but I mean, the only other option if you wanted an SR-71 is to buy the LX model that doesn't fly very well. So I don't know. I mean, it's not for everyone. I don't know if I'll get it or not. But I'm just happy. I think it looks nice. I think it would look good. I mean, to have that and just to look at it in the hangar when you're not flying, when it's not in the rotation. But the remote ID, I went ahead and bought one. I should get it around the 1st of September. I bought the Ping, Ping, RID, and that's the one I bought. I know others are going to come out that are going to be cheaper, and I'll probably get one of those too. But I just want, you can put it on any plane, and and yeah, I know it. I did the on the mobile phone. I did the setup, and it's got like three of them out there. Hey, Eric, how you doing, man? Ah, wow. Okay, nice, nice, Eric. Somebody's selling a lot. Yeah, that's true, Snow. I don't think it's for me, but you never know. You never know. Because if I had, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know because I might not. We might lose the big field. And nobody said anything, but I don't know. We don't have a lot of members, and if we don't get the FRIA, I think that we're not gonna fly at that field. So I'll just have the park, and I don't know if we get a. Yeah, you can put a link out there, Eric. If they don't get the FRIAs, then I'll have the RID, so I can fly. So it's not anything. Oh man, the aluminum on the decals. Holy cow! That's not good on a plane for signals. That's why I do. I mean, when I do range checks, I I walk around the 360 circle on the plane and check it. And like sometimes if I'm really curious, I'll set it up. I'll set it up, so that it's like this, so I can shoot through the bottom and the top too to make sure. Oh, okay. Oh, right. FMS. Well, yeah, I think I saw that. I think I saw that, Philip. Yeah, yeah. I've got planes now, and I'm gonna have to take three planes to Perry this year, and they're gonna be. It's gonna hurt when they go because I like all the planes I got. Wow, man, that's sad. Hey, Travis, how you doing? Yeah, no videos tonight, man. Okay. Yeah, Eric, thanks a lot for that. No, but yeah, I was, you know, but the hauler, man, we've been chasing this problem with the hauler, for I don't know. We had it in the shop in the spring in May, and they replaced both batteries. It's got the AGM big AGM battery, and then it's got a regular battery to start it. Ooh, man, that's sad. 30-year-old ARF kit. Darn. Hey, Jim, how you doing, man? Ah, LXF18. Okay, yeah, Eric. Yeah, I took my F18. I was going to put it up, man. I mean, I was ready to put it up, but I thought 27 miles an hour, because when you get winds over much over 23 miles an hour, and you risk your planes just getting blown away, no matter what you do on, lifted aileron or, because that's how I got Bigfoot to take off, is I would, use an aileron to lower a wing, and then once I got the both wings level, I just hit the power and it just flew. But you can do that all day long when the winds get over 23, over 25 for sure. It's just going to blow it away. It just blows away. And this was even on grass. This wasn't even on the runway. But I'm excited to get the remote ID and try it. I don't know. I mean, theirs only weighs like 23 grams, so that's pretty light. And it comes. They recommend you use that 3M locking tape. So I got to get some of that to put on my planes and stuff. But I mean, that's an easy way to comply. It's not painful. I mean, do I think it's necessary? No, I do not think it's necessary. I mean, I think RC hobbyists have had a safety record that is just about unmatched. There's more property damage and people getting hurt at softball and baseball games and golf than there ever flying RC airplanes, unless some old guy has a health problem on the field. But you know, that's good. Yep, that's just it. Yep, exactly, Snow. But like I looked at a couple of them, and like one of them, it had like all kinds of warnings about keeping it dust free and dirt free, and I'm thinking like, that isn't going to work. But I'm curious to see what flight test comes out with. But and then I found a lawyer. It was an RC enthusiast lawyer that had done a lot of study with all the regulations on it, and how they keep tweaking the regulations and everything, and how they develop the RID modules for the RC airplanes. They only got input from 8 companies when they came up with the specs for what we're going to have to use, and those are the only approved ones right now. But then, like, other companies can use the eight's technology in creating their own modules. So we'll see. I mean, I think it's going to be, fine. Yeah. Mike, I hear you, man. Like I was talking to the guys at Phil. I mean, what's the difference if you just turn it on and leave it on the bench, while you're flying, the out, because I fly low anyway. Even my jets, I'm probably at 100 feet unless when I go vertical, but I mean, you see something comes up. If you're that close, I'm going to see you and land, so I don't know. I think it's just a box check thing that they're going to do, but I'm ready for them, man. And, because I don't know. It just doesn't blow me away. And, I'm thinking that the field out there, it's like, you're 3 miles from anything. There's like one farmhouse that's close by, and, it's just like, if somebody's flying that low, they're in trouble. Plugged in your shed. Yeah, yes, no. I think for us, to me, it would have been better to just have something that you can do getting arrested for not having one in your plane. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. And then for enforcement, they're pretty sure that they're going to get local law enforcement to have an app on their phones to check for them and stuff. But I don't know. The police I've talked to, they don't exactly have any time to do that and everything. And I mean, it's pretty obvious when you look at somebody flying anything, if they're flying it in a safe manner. But we'll see. It's just something we're going to have to do. Yeah, local. That's right. Yeah, not FFA guys, not anything. Local. So what that tells me is there's probably going to be Karens getting the app and then going around looking for something to complain about. But if you've flown RC for a day or two, yeah, I agree. I think so too, Ray. That's what I'm thinking when the officers I've talked to and the officers that we've had in the clubs that we fly with. Heck, we used to fly at the beach. We flew with the chief of police and, the fire people from the fire department, the police department, and yeah, yeah. I don't know, but I try to comply with things. I try to be I guess that's 22 years of being in the army. It's just. I mean, to me, it's easy. Sure, it costs. The one I got is $300. So yeah, that's an airplane. That's an airplane. Hey, Bill, how you doing, man? No, see, Ray, I thought that too, but I talked to somebody that knows somebody that's working, the drone issue in the FFA, F3Fs and an A is how I say it. And he doesn't, because I said, is it going to get pushed back? And he said, no, it's not. They feel like there's enough stuff out there to comply. And I know the FRIAs are slow as heck because, like I said, these guys that the Des Moines Model Airs, they haven't heard no, that it's been disapproved, but they haven't heard that their FRIAs have been approved yet. And heck, we're less than 30 days away from when it's supposed to be, compliance is supposed to hit. But I think just you know don't get army training. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, I heard that a lot, army training. Oh heck, yeah. We called go, every once in a while, we just us guys get the section together and we go do something, like we have most of us played golf. So and the ones that didn't play golf, we let them drive carts or something. We go do land navigation is what we called that, and then when the striper season was going, they'd come fishing with me on my sailboat, and we called that water safety training, So there was lots of ways that we could work that stuff in, and get it into the Army training. Yeah, that's true. I agree, Snow. I think I I didn't have to buy this one, but I figured, because I called, yeah, and just talked to the nice young lady that was on the phone. At least I assume she is not young. She's just by the way she spoke and everything. But they make them for full size planes. These 8 companies that they've got doing the RC ones, they all make those transponders for full size planes and stuff. So they've been doing it a while, and I just want people to think about it. It's not a in the hobby type of thing. 21 grams is not a lot of weight. You know, the wind resistance of the unit on a plane. Now that you're going to see, you're going to feel. You know, but I mean, it is what it is. It is. And the one I'm getting, it's white. So I mean, I figured that's a little easier to find. If it ever falls off, but nope, it just hooks up. It just hooks up, and I think it Bluetooth. You'll be able to see it on your phone because it emits both types of Bluetooth. But I mean, I've used Bluetooth stuff, because I was in the IT business in the Army, man. Yeah, I Snow. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, if you're thinking of a plane, a plane's probably going, like if it's a a civilian plane, it's probably going 100 and some odd miles an hour. And ooh, the green. I crashed my green one, man. Don't tell me that kind of stuff, Eric. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Snow. But it broadcasts in another. It uses another signal too. So it's probably going to be something that's going to crash a lot of planes and interference. I don't know what it's going to do, but I'm just saying that I don't think it's something that you want to, go out and pile all your planes in the yard and douse them in glow fuel and light them on fire. It, I just don't think you want to get overly excited about it because I think the module prices are going to be kind of low. And you can use one for each plane, or you don't have to get one for each plane. Thank God. I think they were kicking that around, but I think you're going to have to register the planes and then because each unit is going to have its own identification number. So I don't know what kind of pain in the ass that's going to be, because I don't know about you guys, but I have north of over 40 planes, so probably with the UMXs, I'm probably looking at 52. I counted them the other day, and I was under 50, but close. And I think with the the P-47 Tornado and the EC-1500, I might be right around the 50 range mark. But I'm old, and maybe I miscounted a few. I'm not sure. Yeah, it could be Terry. Yeah, I don't know, Snow. All I was saying is, you got choices, and you can not comply, and you can, rant and rave like a lunatic about it, or comply. Yeah, it is rechargeable. Yep, it is rechargeable. It's supposed to last about 3 hours, and I mean, when I fly, like when I go crazy and fly 15 batteries, you like 15 times, anywhere from 3 minutes to 10, 12 minutes, so that should be fine. And plus I can put, you can USB-C chargers. So, I can take my smart charger out there, plug a battery into it and pump juice into it while I'm at the field too, to keep it up there. And they sell replacement batteries and stuff. Cause that's questions I asked, I asked them all after I bought it, and I got it because they're going to be shipping, and I thought they were in stock, but she says they've got them. They got a bunch of them in. They're just not in the system to sell yet and stuff. So they're gonna make. They said they should get it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about the complicated systems and stuff, but it mounts on. You got to mount it on top of the plane. I think, at least that's on another one that I was researching and thinking of getting. It was a black one with three blue lights on it, but it's simple. You push the button, you wait for the light to turn. I forget what color. It turns the color when it's got it does one thing when it's searching for the GPS satellites. When it locks in, is you're ready to fly. When you land, you shut it off, and then when you're going to go up again, you turn it on and wait a second or two, or you can just hot swap it, you know. But I don't know. So I mean, it's just like I mean, yeah, that's right. I mean, I mean, to me, if it keeps, because I don't know, maybe the federal government's going to go nuts and seize your property. I mean, they can they can do anything they want to do. I don't know. I like my idea of, you know, velcroing it to a pole at the field that's 8 foot off the ground. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I was thinking like because we got those holes out there in the ground, those for all the. Thank God we've got all those poles out there in the field, so we got all those holes. Get a 12-foot, half-inch PVC pipe, put a flat spot on the end so that it's blowing in the wind, so it looks like it's moving. I don't know, or put it on Tuco, put it on the back of Tuco's harness and let him walk around the field or something. I don't know. But heck, I was thinking, I was joking around with Linda. I said, I'm surprised, we don't have to, each person, how dangerous walking around is and stuff. We need one on people walking around too. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, man, I don't think it's a big deal. It's something we can comply with and stuff to be able to fly. And, it might open up other areas to fly. You say you've got an AMA, your drone's registered, and you've got a RID, so, you know, because that's one thing we used to get asked at the park sometimes. Who gave you the authority to fly here? So, hey, I got my pilot's card and I've been federally recognized by the federal government as an RC pilot. There's my authority. Not to mention the city council in the park, but it's just part of it, man. Things change. Yeah, Bobby K, man, he's gonna have to fiberglass that thing on so it'll stay on his planes and stuff. I don't know. I mean, it's something we can overcome, man. So don't let anybody get it down. Like somebody was telling me about a club where they decided they're going to close the club because they couldn't get a FRIA, and these guys fly all real expensive planes. So, you know, to me that's like jumping off the building. You know, it is what it is. Just comply, get along, be happy. No Tuco. I wish we could bring Tuco on these trips, but our in-laws have older cats, and good gosh, I don't, I wouldn't. I know Tuco would get along. He gets along with the cat at the vet's office when they had cats there, and he got along with them fine and stuff. But hey, Ricky, man, check Ricky out. Ricky's got some good flights videos he put up there, man. Everybody's put up good videos, man. Eric's been going nuts on working on stuff. Travis, everybody, Victor. I don't know if I didn't see anything from Mike. Snow, how you haven't put a video up in a while. Snow, man, I know you're flying, but and Ray's always put up some good stuff. So I'm saving videos, I was thinking of making my for live stream playlist live, putting in the public, but I don't want anybody to get mad. I agree, Snow. I agree. And it's just like now when in Florida where they got leprosy and things like that. I was like, well, heck yeah, and I'm not saying shoot everybody that comes across the border, but I'm saying, like one thing your kids can't go to school if they don't show their latest vaccinations and stuff, and yet people flood in that have never had a vaccination in their life, and diseases that we've put away forever, or running rampant. That's not RC though. But it felt good to get the sticks in the hand today with Keith. Keith's got the IX14. That's a nice radio there, man. And stuff. UFOs. Yeah, the UFOs better get a rid. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Jim, the CV license. I never had a license. I had a C every I was in high school from 73 to 76, man. And so every kid in school had a CB radio, you know. But I don't know, it's just something we got to deal with. It's not something to yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I did the vaccines, but then some people having some heart attacks that are pretty healthy, and I don't know if it's really, I don't know what it's related to, but it just makes you wonder. I feel fine. I feel fine, stuff. But just posted a video. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's nice. That's nice, Ricky. I'll look at that. Reverse thrust. Yep, that's always good to know because like whenever I go to set it up, I look at, I forget which plane had the instructions on it, and I use it. I used the manual for it. I think it was the Timber because I have reverse on my Timber. That's about the only plane that I have that's new with reverse that I've got it on. Oh, the Beach that somebody else did for me. Thank you. But no, I can't complain about that plane. But, it's there. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. All I know is one, I haven't had a cold since COVID, but that's because we wash our hands and yeah, I would set it up on props. I don't, I got it on the Timber because I'm gonna float fly it, but and on jets it comes in handy because man, when we were at the Birmingham Spring Fly-In Jam, I spent a lot. I talked to Allie so much. I said, "Man, Allie, because Allie, if I bother you, just tell me and I'll go away." And he goes, "No, Jeff, you don't bother me at all." And I was asking. He goes, "Yeah, when reverse thrust first came out, I thought it was just a gimmick, man." Yeah, yep, exactly right, Michael. But he said I thought it was a gimmick and everything. He goes, but now on EDS, he goes, I almost hate flying an EDF that doesn't have reverse thrust. So that's good. And I think maybe the motion ESCs with reverse thrust might be easier to use than putting Avion in your plane. But I don't know. All I know is on my boat, I got to get reverse thrust figured out on the Radio Master. I feel like an idiot. Maybe one of these days I'll sit there and I'll get it out and just play with it. I had it on a switch to where if I hit the switch, it didn't. I think I needed to go change the values somewhere in the Radio Master on the throttle from. I think it was probably 100, and I probably need to put it at a minus 100. That's something I've thought about since because I had it on there, but when I hit the switch, it went full throttle forward. I was like, huh. I should have known I was close then. I just needed to go back and do a minus one. Same way when you set up throttle cut on the Radio Master, the same thing I had to do. The Kenny showed me how to do there that I've forgotten already. But I got planes with throttle cut, and I just copy them and modify them. But yeah, I mean, so I feel good. I think the RC's in a good state. I mean, we've got some nice planes, the fly and stuff. Motion keeps bringing out new stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought, Ricky, man. Yep, because that's just like Hobby Kings, man. Hobby Kings, like on the Tundras the Tundras. You just put it on a switch. You just put it in like UX6, assign UX6 to switch whatever, and you had reverse thrust. There was no thinking, no diddling, no twiddling. You just did it. Oh yeah, that's nice, Snow. I mean, it's fun to. I mean, it's not fun to play with in the air on my beach. Oh, why I didn't watch that first crash video before I crashed the second time, I don't know, but I get stubborn, man. Yeah, Terry, it feels good, man. Because Allie, he when he goes to events and travels, he just has about every radio that they have, because before they release an update, he tries to test it. He said he doesn't get them all tested on all the transmitters, but he tries to get them all tested. And he was talking, because he had the IX20 before it was out, and the IX14 hadn't been out. He goes, Jeff, this is the nice radio right here, and it is. He goes, it's got the Hall effect gimbals. It's got 14 channels. And because I asked him about the NX20, and he goes, when I help people and they have an NX or DX radio and I have to use the scroll wheel, I just get so disappointed to do that. He goes, the touch screens are just so much easier to use and stuff. But I mean, you I wouldn't go out and I'm not going to go out and buy a new radio, because the NX10 should be, it's fine. I don't mind scrolling through and stuff. It is what I have, and I can't think. And I've got a perfectly good DX9 backup that I try to keep updated, to use for buddy box and stuff. But yeah, the trip here was good. I mean, the stuff for the car would the gauges were flashing and the window was going up and down. But other than that, in dying in Tennessee, yeah, Nashville, going from one interstate to the other in the left on ramp, exit ramp lane. Other than that little bit of excitement, it was going well. But as soon as we got here, the next morning I went to Casey's store in search of the white ice cake donut, and then a monster, since I don't have coffee, so I was going to get a monster and a donut, and it wouldn't start. We had to jump it, and then we decided to take it over to the dealer and get it worked on, and they fixed it. It was the alternator. Yeah, exactly, Snow. I know. Come on now. But it's just like all the telemetry now that you get with the smart this and the smart that. It's like my little $26 Fly Sky radio that I use on my sailboat has, and then I've got a Fly Sky receiver in it. It tells me what my voltage is on the battery I used to run the servos on the sailboat and the receiver. So it's pretty good, man. The Hall effect gimbals, I can tell. I can tell when I fly the 9, when I fly the NX10, and then when I fly the Radio Master. I just love it. But, it is what it is. Heck, I got a buddy that has 3 6 eyes. He likes those. Yeah, Ricky. Yep, that's good, man. I like, and Brian lives just right close to these fields, but I asked if he's a member, and he said no. And then somebody that knows him said that he's got places close to his house that he can go fly, so he doesn't want to join the club. Plus, probably when you're doing product videos, you don't want a bunch of people around, when you're flying them and stuff. But I was just, I thought, cool. And then I asked the guys if they knew Dan Zimmerman, but Zim flies at the field out west, and the club members that fly at that field, they don't cross over too much. So, which I don't know, the fields aren't that far apart, but if you're close, something's close to your house, and you like the field and you get along with the people that fly there, I don't blame them, because they both have nice runways and stuff and facilities. The Dallas field out there by Dallas Center, they have DC charging stations. They don't have AC power, but the Bondurant Club is sweet. I did a short showing you. Hey, Rowan, how you doing, buddy? Man, I probably wouldn't even recognize you, man. You probably changed so much since I saw you last at Jet Jam, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're still flying RC. Stay away from those girls, man. Stick to RC. It's better. But yeah, All right. Yep. Hey, Greg, how you doing, man? I see you. I see you're here. I see it, buddy. Yeah, because when you're doing a live stream on the phone, the comments disappear. But I got my wife's phone down here and stuff. But I'm just excited. I get excited about RC. I was excited to be out there talking today, and with people and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's like we all come from different walks of life, but when you join together by something is everybody's passionate about is like RC flying. I mean, it's real easy to become friends with total strangers fast. So that's what's good about this hobby. I think it's good. Hey Miller, how you doing, buddy? All right, iMac, yeah. You had to do some videos on that, showing the maneuvers and stuff. Because I was doing the beginner sequences. I was working on that, but I didn't have. I just had that little green F FA3 plane that motion cells, and it wasn't. It was hard to make anything look really good with it. Well, for my skill set, anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. EQ. I saw that pop up. I haven't watched it yet. I've been watching videos and stuff, and I'll definitely watch it because I like anything Kyler does, man. I think it's great. His dad and stuff, his family help him with things, and he seems like a salt of the earth type of guy. His dad does, and from what little I've heard of his mother in the videos, talking in the background, and his sister that helps him too. A great family sport, man. That's what this is. But yeah, like there's no wind. Well, there's wind. It's just the wind's. Yeah, it's just it was a good day. You can complain about the weather or you can fly. Yeah, yeah. I like the looks of that 70 millimeter Viper, but like I don't think I'm buying another jet for a while until I see if we had to thesaurus. Just see Brian's videos, man. Yeah, I've watched. I don't watch a lot of his videos, but I'll watch some. Just go give him a. I think I've been sub to him for 8 years or something like that. I'll just give him a thumbs up and stuff. And but it's just amazing, man. Have they paid big? Has Bigfoot been paid yet? Is Birmingham? Did they get their payment? They were supposed to do it this week, and I hadn't seen Scott or Garrett or Keith or anything. I'm ducking. Hey GB, how you doing, buddy? I think GB even put out a great video. Or no, John was filming Roy. Roy was flying some good planes there. Wreckham Roy, and you could hear John. John was, I think John or GB was videoing him. I'm not sure, but it's pretty good, man. Those guys get together out there and fly. But I'm gonna try to start making it more Saturdays at the field when the guys are flying. I'm trying to go out there and fly with them, just to go socialize. I missed the meeting last Saturday. I felt bad about it, but I was out of town, so I sent him an email and said I vote yes on everything. I've said I vote no. I vote no, no on everything. No, I was just kidding. No, because there's no, you know, nobody has the what's it called when somebody votes for you, and I can't remember. But yep, anybody got the EC 1500s? Anything I should look out for when I put it together? Man, I'm excited, man. I'm going to do the maiden, fly, and then shibbity balls. Yeah. John and Roy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did. Yeah, you did that. Yeah, that was a good video though. You flew that well. You flew that well. Yeah. Hey, Michael. I agree. I've never said anything bad about his videos, Brian. I know he's long, but and stuff, and he's thorough, and you know, that's what I kind of like. I kind of like thorough videos. Yeah, Ricky. Yep. Yep. that 90 Viper of yours. I like that color scheme. That'd be easier to see. I think be easy to see. And that's why I like Ryan's videos, and I like Adam's. Adam's very thorough too. I thought that both demos were pretty good. Pretty good on the SR-71. But Adam, Adam and Heidi's one of the best at videoing flying planes that's out there. She's getting better every single time. She is amazing on the camera and the editing and everything. Yeah, all Adam does when he does his little verbal things there, he has to do a lot of retakes because I guess he gets nervous when he's doing it stuff. Heidi has a lot of editing to do, and she's good at following the planes, and she doesn't zoom in too tight. She just, it's because if you zoom in too tight all the time, you don't get any sense of how the plane is flying. You can see the plane fine, but you need something to give it contrast. Ah, yeah, oh yeah, man. Speaking of the Freewing B-25, man, Arthur RC, man, that crash was just a shame. But man, I was sitting there before he crashed it. I think he was just saying he was flying it too slow. He was going too slow in the turns with that B-25. I was thinking like, my gosh, just from flying the FMS B-25, and I stalled it, and I was thinking going like, you can see the kind of the wing rock a little bit. This rocking wings is not good on a on a warbird, especially something that big that has a little bit of heft to it. I imagine that was just a tragic though that he took it well. I thought. Of course, he did have to cut away. Probably when he was, I don't know. You could probably swear a lot in French, and it'd probably sound pretty good, and but. Anybody been doing anything great? Getting anybody buying anything? I try not to. I say that I got a box waiting at home, but you got to, you know, and the new alternator. Yeah, but it was funny after when they sent me the work. This dealer here, Dewey Dodge. They sent me a video. The mechanic does a video and shows you what he's going to replace and shows like my trailer wire. The technician at U-Haul that did my lights for my wiring ran the wire up right next to right between the alternator and something else, and it's rubbed there, and it rubbed a lot of the casing off. So I got to rewire my trailer lights is what I got to do. Because if that shorts out, hard telling. I don't know what it's going to do if that shorts out. But he showed me that. He goes, I don't know what this wire. As soon as he showed me the wire, and then he showed up with the battery, and I know what it's got a yellow cap on it or connector that connects to the positive or negative. Yeah. Yeah, I did too, Terry, because he seems. I mean, he's answered some of my comments when I've asked him stuff, and I mean, he seems like a genuinely nice person, and you hate when somebody. That's the worst kind of crash for me is when I do something stupid. Now, if gust of wind takes a plane out of the air, it's not so bad. If I crash into a pole, that's not so bad. But stalling a plane, it just makes me mad. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I yeah, I like exactly. I didn't mind, RC Informer. It's just I've met him in person a couple times, and he didn't have a lot of time to talk to me. But I think it was just because he was busy trying to set up stuff, because he tries to make everything perfect and stuff. But he's there representing the company, so you know, I take that into account stuff. All right, Rowan, buddy, we'll see you, man. You should be out of high school, aren't you? You gotta be out or close to it. Graduated. Yep, exactly, Michael. People like him. I don't know. I've never heard of him buying subs. Some other channels you hear him buying subs and stuff, but he's they do his videos are entertaining. When you watch them, you don't realize you just spent 40 minutes watching a video, you know. So I mean, you can't question somebody's success, and he covers it well. Like when he screws up and crashes it, he doesn't sugarcoat it or anything. That's why I show all my flights, my landings, my what you see is what you get. I might not fly the full battery out on camera, but what I fly, you see and stuff. And if I crash, you'll see about that too and stuff. But it's just I hate it when I make a mistake. So but I know I'm gonna make mistakes. Like today, I made a mistake, man. I landed, and then just when the wind hit it, there was nothing I can do. The plane was just tumbling, and I went over and got it. And I thought, oh my God, I'm not. It's like when you try to pick up a piece of paper in a real windy day, and you get close to it and it blows away, and like the plane was doing that. I think I got most of that on video, so it ought to be funny if nothing else. But like I said, it's been fun. And don't jump off the cliff, you know. Yeah, I'm sure, G Ryan. I mean, you're out there doing your demos and shows and stuff. I've done that, and yeah, I don't know snow. I mean, the guy can fly now, but I like BD Tennessee. I like it when he does things when Brad does things too. I like that. I like his videos, and I like I mean I, I don't see too many videos I don't like. Even the dyslexic pilot Captain Hardaway's been filming stuff, and I watch it. He's getting a lot better at flying at this new field. So I'm sure he's getting help from the members there are helping him out and everything. He's everybody. I think everybody tries to do the best that they can do. Not all of us have somebody that can run it. I got a better camera than Ryan's got. But I don't have anybody to operate it. You know, but you just try to do the best you can do. That's all you can do. Yeah, I like Wild Bill Flynn. I saw he put some videos up too. I haven't watched them yet and stuff, but I mean, just if you haven't put videos up, you just get a run cam or even a Mobius or something like that and do the best you can do. Because when I watch it on my phone, I can zoom. You can zoom in on the video of somebody's flying. You can see them fly anyway and stuff. That's all you got to do, man. It's just to share it because we all like seeing other people do the things that we enjoy doing. But you should anyway. And if you don't, that's all right too. I used to have people that would complain about every video, and I'm like, what? I felt like saying, why are you watching them? But it never made me mad. I felt sorry for them is what I did. Yeah, 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 yep, exactly, man. Gina and Alan, man, they're doing a good job. They just moved into that house, and that field was, they're making the best out of it. They're doing it out there. I enjoy their sense of humor and stuff, and I enjoy watching them fly. And same with Dad's RC Hangar, man. He cracks me up. And oh, Mark Crutcher, he made in his SE5. He didn't fly it very long. He was having motor problems, but for how it flew great. So check that out. And then RC Nerd 74, he has his RC Scrappy that he built off of the Carbon Z Cub. He's got that up and ready. The dark side of the hobby, yeah. The blue box, the Spectrum. Blame it on Spectrum. Uh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's when he's in a crawl, and then you think, oh my, but man, and it's just like all the safety stuff just raises levels, and then when they learn to stack stuff and climb on it, then you're in trouble. Yep. And when it's time to get rid of the baby bed when you hear a thump in the bedroom there because they climbed out, or you're sitting there, you and the wife are sitting there in the living room watching TV, and all of a sudden, your youngest comes walking in there or crawling in there. And you're like, uh-oh. It's time. It's time to move stuff, move into a different type of bed, you know. But Velcro straps work well. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that stuff. But just go out and fly. But check out RC Nerd 74, man. That's scrappy that he built. And Mike Pelty, he commented on it. He goes, "Man, that looks really cool, man. Thank you. It was a great tribute." Because I think this is the best out of all the RC scrappies I've seen. I think RC Nerd 74s is the absolute best. And if you're thinking of fabricating something out of carbon fiber, man, he's got the best videos on how to do it and stuff. And I hope it flies well for him. That's all I can say. He said he's going to get it out and fly it here soon. So we'll see. But that's just something that I watched this week that stuck into my mind. And Incarnus II, he put up some more videos of homemade EDFs out there that are pretty good too. Yep, it's pretty good. And Cliff Harvey put a video out today that I hadn't watched yet. He's got a Hobby King foam board F22 with a pusher prop in the back. Those are fun to make. And I heard the dates or this week also talking to the guys out at the field that I don't know if it was Lowe's or Hobby, or not Lowe's, or what's it called? Home Depot are going to start carrying that real thin insulation board that's great for making airplanes. They're gonna bring that back in stock. So that's going to be great to make it. Man, that is the best stuff for making, like something you'd make out of foam board, make it out something a little more durable. If you want to make those pusher type jets and stuff, because the guys at the park used to have those, and there'd be like 5 of them. They'd get out there and do combats and stuff with them and everything. It's pretty fun. So that's going to be coming back in stock, and so that's going to be great to get and build stuff out of and everything. I feel like building things because I'm kicking around some kind of foam board, instead of the 5 landing challenge. But I know there's some people that do. I know Terry and Litz, Joel. They make great foam board planes, and Kenny Rogers. He does that too, but just some kind of foam board challenge. I'm working on it. I don't know if I'll do that or not. And it's not going to be a real, like a voting contest type thing. I think just, how I'm going to do it is, I haven't decided how we'll determine it to, who's going to win or exactly what, but I'm trying to work on something. It's just the voting, because the place I used before, if you know how to delete cookies, you can manipulate things, and I don't want to see that happen. I want something fair. So like maybe everybody that enters is on the wheel and we spin a wheel. I don't know. I was thinking of having getting 3 people, to be a judge, and let them pick the winner, but I don't know. I just don't want anybody to have hurt feelings, and I want things to be up and honest and stuff. Yeah, I think it would be cool, because what got me thinking about it is, how I like my Fugly jet. And then I've got a twin boom pusher that I should be getting the motor. The motor should be there when we get home for it, and I'm going to get it back in the air with one rudder on. It's got a 2 verticals, and I'm going to put a rudder on 1 vertical, and I think that'll be enough. All I got to do is prevent it from yawing and churns, so I can get the tail aligned in a churn. But that's what I'm kicking around. Hadn't decided yet how to do it and how to do it fair. And I'll make a shirt and we'll give something away. I don't know if it'll, I don't know what the something will be and everything. But I want to thank everybody for being in tonight. I'm sorry I'm doing it this way. I'm sorry about the confusion for it starting up. But I did everything right by using, the mobile app, YouTube, for scheduling it. And I took a picture, but it asked me to take another picture when I went to start tonight, and I already had a picture on there. So I don't know if the app's not right. You know, if I'd have been smart, I'd have brought my SteamYard password and user ID with me, and I could have used my niece's computer to do it. But I wasn't that smart. I meant to get it, but just with everything getting ready and stuff, I forgot that. But thanks everybody for coming by. Don't forget, Hangar 51 will be coming on sometime here soon tonight. And I want to thank everybody for coming by. And if I missed your name, I feel sorry. I'm sorry about it. Um, I'll take a cold shower tonight before I go to bed. For penance for doing that. But Gracie's out here, great kitty. I got to meet her tonight, and she'll get up there when we show the videos. She stands in front of the flat screen TV and gets up there and paw. My niece is taking video of her doing it and stuff. And they got great cats. We don't have cats at home, but you know I don't hate cats. They're fun to play with and stuff. And they're nice. They're nice family members. But it's Jeff in Lower Alabama in Iowa. Beautiful Iowa. Iowa's great in the summer. If you come to Iowa and you need a place to fly, check the Des Moines Model Airs out. Hey, Jeff, what's up, man? Yeah, Jeff's Customs. Jeff just stopped in. NC Jeff, yeah. Fred, 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 I'm trying to contact you, man. I was trying to contact you. Heck, I'll drive over to Wilcox or wherever you're at over there in Dubuque or whatever. I'll come over just to shake your hand, man, and stuff, and say, hey, I sent you an email, or in a comment I commented about sending me, your phone number or whatever, and I'd come over there, and tomorrow's the last day to do it, But all right, thanks everybody for coming in. Des Moines Model Airs, if you need a place to fly in central Iowa, 2 great locations. They got 163 friendly members. And I thought it was pretty neat what one of the persons said to me today, that he travels a lot and goes to RC clubs. And some of them treat him like dirt. And he said he wanted to make sure that and they have both, it's only the second year of flying out there, but one of the members, Dave, he came out, brought hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, cookies, and cooked Keith and I burgers. It's like I'm so stuffed from burgers. We're getting Scarvacchio's pizza, which is real good, and I'm probably not going to eat too much. But thanks everybody at the Des Moines Model Airs. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody that's watching and everything. This is Jeff in Iowa saying we got to end this thing, man. Let's end it, end it, end it. No, I got to go this way. I got to go. There it is. All right, this is Jeff, Lower Alabama. Now, currently in Iowa. There's the camera right there. Bye. Woo-hoo.